Hey, Sugar Tuss. Yay. We on solid ground, solid ground. Rita, what up? We on solid ground, solid ground. Yay, yay, what it do, famo? What it do, my families? All my amazing viewers. Look, check this out, right? Welcome to Solid Ground. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't up on solid ground, y'all gonna get up on it today. You hear what I'm saying, though? Shout out to all my loved ones in the building, right? So check it out. Solid ground, this is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. You know what I mean? Tonight, we're gonna be diving into something I've always been curious about, you know what I'm saying, but never actually took the time to check it out. So I'm pretty sure our guest today is most definitely going to have, it's going to pique my interest a little deeper when it comes to the world of anime. And we ain't talking about eat the cake anime, we talking about anime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for real. So, you know what I mean? Our special guest today, you know what I'm saying, is y'all know him as Strawhat Ruby. You know what I'm saying? He's not only a streamer, but a passionate anime enthusiastic, right? Um, who lives and breathes in the anime culture. Now, me myself, like I said, I know it's a big thing, but I've never even had a conversation about it. So today, this conversation, y'all know how I get. We're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's gonna create brand new fans of the anime, including myself. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to understand this, right? So I'm giving him a full hour today because we're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? So I also have a special performance for us at the halftime. You dig? So I appreciate that. What up, Nikki? You know what I'm saying? So um before so we're gonna get ready to be entertained, right? Also, we're gonna be inspired, uplifted, as we dive into the world, of content creation and performance. Also, you know, before we meet our guests, let me tell you how we run this show, okay? So typically, you know what I'm saying, we do have two guests an hour, but like I said, today, our guest, I feel like he deserves an hour. Y'all know how we get over here on solid ground, you dig? So I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be ready, right? But so we're gonna dive into the passion, right? What sparked their interest to the passion? Then next we'll discuss the journey, and including any challenges or milestones that they have, he might have encountered, right? And then finally we'll tap into the reflection, you know what I mean? And then we going after that, after our performance, we're gonna tap into the educational aspect of it, right? So y'all be prepared because it's gonna be a show for you. You know what I'm saying? It's most definitely gonna be a really, really dope show. Okay. So without any further ado, y'all know me, respectfully solid. We're gonna bring up my guest, Straw Hat Ruby. Let's give him a very warm welcome, y'all. Real for real.
Yo, yo.
What up,
How
Straw
you doing
Hat?
today, y'all? What's good? What's good? I'm happy to be here.
Hold
It's
on, my
dope.
man. I was tripping. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hey, Nikki.
Off top, hey, off top. Man, listen. I don't
Yeah.
know about y'all, but me, I be seeing the fruits of the spirit. This man's already off top gives me a super humble vibe out the gate. All I feel is humility coming from this man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Straw. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks, man.
So, as the name says, I'm Strawhat Ruby. I'm on here mostly for just good vibes and positive energy, and of course, One Piece and all the different types of anime vibes. Yeah. I was actually excited to be invited to something like this. I am very passionate about anime. I feel like I could talk about it for days. You know what I'm saying?
You
Seriously,
know
I mean
that's a
honestly.
good one.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know what?
Um,
And for real, bro, it's an honor that like you just inspired me even more with just that you were excited about coming on this platform. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because that's literally how it's really the fuel to it. You know what I'm saying? It's really the
yeah,
fuel because so many of us have different things that we're passionate about, but really don't have nowhere where we can talk about it, enjoy talking about it, not be judged, and just inspire others to
right.
take a second to try to
Yeah.
figure it
And
out, like what's happening. You know what I mean?
and this definitely has given us a platform to be able to do so. I've definitely met a lot of people and introduced a lot of people to anime they thought they didn't think they liked because they think that anime is just either all just sexual innuendo or goriness or just all this action is or just very kid vibes and stuff like that. But it's all when I tell you all over the place, all over the place. If
Absolutely.
you, I'm telling you, if you a sports guy, I got sports ones for you that are actually believable. They have this base, no, they have a baseball one that they took actual plays from the Major League Baseball and just made them into animation, literal plays.
And you know what? I feel like
Uh,
I'm gonna after this show, I'm definitely gonna be tapping in for real because I'm sure there's something
so
that because I,
yeah,
I grew up on that, you know what I'm saying, was handing type of thing, right? So I'm pretty sure you got something for me. Now,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Let's set this thing off, right? Off top, right? Um, let's start by exploring your passion for anime. How did you discover it and what does it mean to you? So let me ask you, what first sparked your love for anime and how did it become such a big part of your life, bro?
I would have to say Marvel Comics. You know what I'm saying? When I really got into it, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but that animated version of Spider-Man, like growing up, where that was I loved that cartoon growing up. I loved all of it. The Iron Man, you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
I'm
Ninja
talking about the
Turtle. Even
old school.
Ninja Turtle, bro.
And
Even Ninja
but Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles is part of DC Comics apparently. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. That is true.
yeah.
I
So
remember, man. I loved everything about Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how old were you when you actually tapped into it and discovered you had a passion for
man, I remember I was in the fifth grade. So yeah, like it was young. The
it?
rat scared me. Are you talking about in the live action? Yeah, I could see how the rat would scare you in the live action.
So around fifth grade, huh?
Yeah.
And what
So
was the first like?
the
Talk to me.
first anime, honestly, I didn't learn curse words from rap music or anything like that. It was from my first anime, which was Yu Yu Hakusho, which is funny because everybody was like Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z wasn't really playing or like that
Right,
on Toonami yet, but it was playing on Adult Swim. This one Yu Yu Hakusho.
right.
So like he was using curse words. He was like a 14-year-old kid that ended up dying, saving a younger kid, and then he ends up becoming a ghost coming back to life, and he ends up becoming a spirit detective.
So
But
there's
he's
so there's there's really powerful storylines to
yeah,
anime.
yeah,
See, I was always under the impression that it was just like I ain't gonna lie, like what I know about it, I just remember seeing like fight scenes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
of
And
course,
them
yeah,
tripping. Like I
yeah.
so it was more like I thought it was like a animated kung fu movie. You know what I'm saying?
So don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball. I'm a humongous Dragon Ball fan. I know everybody gonna talk about Dragon Ball up and down Dragon Ball, My son's name. This is how much I love anime, y'all. My son's name is Goku. I'll say Goku right now. He comes running into this room. So I'm not gonna say it too much.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey, if that ain't passion, y'all, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what. Listen, come on, man.
he's 7 years old. By the way, he just scored a 693 out of 710 on his literacy test at school. So I'm just saying, man.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Goku. Let's give it up for Goku. You know what I'm saying? Cause he go and he cool. You know what I'm saying? He go and he cool. Yes, I
But
mean
you
for
know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with these anime names because Goku actually means something good. But if I would have went with Gohan, with a lot of
right.
people like, why didn't you name him Gohan? I'm not naming a Dominican kid rice. That's what Gohan means, rice.
He said I'm not naming Dominican kid rice. That's crazy. That go crazy. You see, now y'all already know. Look, if y'all just tuning in, right? This is solid ground. You know what I mean? Right here on the Tag Dap, we hear every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And solid ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. You know what I mean? We got
Yeah.
my very special guest right here. Y'all see it, man. Strawhat Ruby. You know what I mean? And we tapping into anime today. And I'm already excited to find out some more. You know what I mean? So now let me
Yeah,
ask you
absolutely.
another question, bro. How has your passion for anime influenced, you personally and as a content creator?
So the more I've gotten into anime, I would have to say it did create and help me become to be a more positive person, even as I became a father and stuff like that too. Because you'll see that when you dive deeper into anime, there's like you said, there's more to the story. You didn't know that there was more to the story. But they got these slice of life ones. They got these ones where they put, even men in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? I can give you animes of where a man is put where his wife died and he's put in a situation where now he's a single father and he did nothing but work. He never knew nothing but work.
Wow. So it's almost like
Yeah,
animated soap operas, huh?
yeah. They're actually called slice of life.
Mm, mm. That's that's epic. And so they have networks just for anime.
Yes, they have Crunchyroll, High Dive. Um,
Crunchyroll go crazy though, because I know that's sushi or something. That got to be some type of
it's like
sushi.
yeah, it's like I believe it's referenced off of sushi. So yeah,
My favorite one is fried roll. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite.
I
You know what I'm saying?
like the Philadelphia roll.
And I just had that. I just had that. Literally
Delicious.
just ate the one last night. It's like a Philly cheesesteak, but in a sushi roll, right? Is that the
Yeah.
one?
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
It got cream cheese,
Y'all.
salmon, avocado.
Okay, I've had that
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've had that one. I just literally had one that's like a Philly cheesesteak in sushi though.
That's
Fire.
kind of lit.
No cap. It was fire. Okay, so bro, you know what I'm saying? What let's say what's your favorite? What at this moment right now, what is your favorite anime and storylines maybe that you particularly I wish I could identify them, bro. I
One
can't
Piece.
identify them.
It would have to be One Piece for sure. Number
One
one
Piece.
of all time. Yeah. You
And
know,
what's so
there's a reason why it's been running for almost 26 years now. Yeah, over 1,000 episodes.
now what makes it so special for you? What is
Um,
it about it?
Not just the characters, not just the fight scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's the entire story, the world building. He built, he made it understandably so why the task of getting the One Piece is so hard, why everything is going on. And then not only that, as history is going on, as things are happening in the world, he makes sure to include them in the anime. So then he makes the anime a little bit longer so he can start talking about and bring things to light. because what he likes to do with this anime is bring a lot of evil to light. He brings up a lot of the you know he it's like slave trading, but what they do, prostitution and getting people and pretty much selling
Oh,
people,
oh, yeah, yeah. You're talking about the traffic part of it, right?
yeah, human trafficking, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? How certain governments overlook it and all that stuff just because it's money and all that stuff involved. Racism is put into it, tolerance is put into it.
so
You
it's
know what I'm
it's
saying?
really
Government corruption.
it's really on some like real life,
Yes.
it's real life stories being, what do we say, expressed in a animation type of style, huh?
And the thing is they see Luffy and everybody sees Luffy as this really silly character. But what a lot of people fail to realize about, Luffy, even though he is very silly, he seems very dumb and he doesn't and know what's going on most of the time. He represents emotional intelligence
Mm,
because
mm.
he always sees past all the other bullshit and sees what's really matter and what is going to affect somebody's happiness or not.
Okay. Yeah.
So if he feels like if he feels like freeing an entire island from a government or a corrupt kingdom, so he decides to defeat the entire army, that's what he'll do.
That's different. That's different. Listen, I'm gonna be at you. I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need something. Hey, look, check this out. I'm gonna tell you what's more my, speed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You probably could tell a little bit, but you know what I mean. We're gonna move. Hey, if y'all just tuning in, y'all, this is Solid Ground. I'm your host, respectfully Solid, and on this featured show right here, this is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. Our guests every single week come on here and discuss something that they're passionate for, something that keeps their world spinning, something that they'll never let go. You know what I mean? Because it's been an influence in their world. So y'all just enjoy this because right now we tapped into how my guest Strawhat Ruby discovered his passion. So now we're gonna move a little further into how to his journey into anime. Now, I've already learned a lot, no cap. I've learned a whole lot this far. So now let's discuss your journey as an anime fan and enthusiast, right? Let's explore some of your key moments and experiences with anime. Let me ask you, what challenges have you encountered as an anime fan, especially when sharing your passion with others?
So the real internet apps and stuff like that aside, it has made dating hard because as passionate as I am with it, you know what I'm saying. Some women may think or whatever, and that it's childish, or oh, you spend a lot of time watching this and doing that, and yeah, but it's something that I enjoy,
Right.
something that I've actually been, for the past 4 years now, I've been writing my own anime type stuff. So
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Now, let me ask you about the one you're writing. You want to tell us a little bit about that one?
so yeah, I've been working on it for a couple years. Um, I like to think, because a lot of people put spirituality into it. I put a lot of my spiritual, you know, beliefs. I don't like, the word religion or anything like
Yeah,
that
I don't either.
because religion is a man-made thing and that has nothing to do
Absolutely.
with anything
I agree with
spiritual.
you. It's about a
So
personal connection with the creator.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I follow you on that part of it. You know what I mean? So, have you so how far are you in it? Do you have majority of your characters already?
So the thing is, within my tag journey as well, a lot of because my inspiration for it is a lot of One Piece because One Piece has a lot of characters. So when I've been meeting certain personalities and people on here, believe it or not, I've been adding them into their story because there's going to be a lot of powers and a lot of buildup. Because pretty much, I'm gonna summarize the story, make it short. So the anime, pretty much, is almost damn near almost post-apocalyptic world, but everything there's different cities and all the world governments and strongest, richest minds and smartest minds came together and made one coalition, which is the name of the anime, which is Will, WHIL. But it has also another meaning to it, which is free will, man's free will. So,
I knew that. I knew that before you said it, bro. I knew that
so,
before you said it. No cap.
so the main character, which is mostly based off of myself, and there's a joke to the whole anime too, that everybody thinks they have a certain power at first, but then it's really something else. So pretty much the ozone layer is gone, damn near almost gone, but the world came together and built machines that created a synthetic, fake ozone layer. So pretty much one day it just decides they just fail. And you know how there's like 7.3 billion people on Earth?
Yeah.
That gets narrowed down to 1 billion. And the only reason that happens is because remember how God said he was never going to mess with a man's free will? He went in the anime, he goes back on his word one time and and then gives and then blesses certain people with abilities and stuff so they could survive.
Almost starting over, huh?
Yeah, but of course there was the rich people that that were able to get in special bunkers and all that stuff to where they could survive. So
Bro,
the and then they end
bro.
up getting the machines go back up.
Oh. And so they got to rebuild, huh? They're going to be
Yeah,
rebuilding
but so but
society.
but so the main character thinks he got the power of super speed, right? He thinks he was super fast, but actually God blessed him, with what two of the five, you know, godly abilities was he has the ability of space and time, but he doesn't know it yet. He figures it out later in the anime when he actually fights somebody who has super speed.
No. Yo. Hey, cap, no cap, bro. Can I be a character? Say, man, listen. Man, listen. I'm for real, too. No cap, all
but hold
capital,
on,
G.
but hold on. That's not the end of it either, because then there's another way people got saved too. So all the stuff that people said they have seen over time, the ozone layer is what was keeping them back. There was actually ozone layer was also a dimensional barrier. So stuff
Mm.
like Loch Ness monster, vampires, ghouls, Bigfoot, all this stuff, they end up instead of when the ozone layer gets put back up, the synthetic one, so they end up getting they would be end up getting sucked back. They end up choosing a person to dwell in order to stay.
Oh,
So
wow.
then that person ends up having access to all that being's ability.
Right.
And depending if that person's will is stronger than the entity, it would be it depends on whether the entity takes over the person or you take over the entity.
And see, hey, if y'all just tuning in, right? This is Solid Ground. I'm your host, respectfully Solid. This is my guest, Strawhat Ruby. Now, Strawhat Ruby is discussing his passion for anime with us. And
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. And I apologize to anybody that been here before, but this right here has absolutely piqued my interest, and it's inspiring me to really, really figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for all y'all that's here, just remember we here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My boy just put us up on his passion, how he discovered it. And right now he's literally in the moment talking about the series that he's bringing he's putting together, he's been writing for 2 years. So I want to be a character. I don't know about y'all, but I would like. Do you have giants, bro? Do you have giants in there too?
Giants is somebody didn't grab that power yet, but giants are going to be.
Hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Hook me up.
So like
Hook me up.
um like so one of the characters that even thought he got like wind powers, he actually was, you know, um chosen by one of like the there's like five beasts too. So I still haven't figured out who I'm going to give the dragon to yet. So
Maybe you could find one of these dragon chasing things on here.
but
Let
but
me stop.
but Oshun is a character in the anime as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, no, she.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, wow, wow.
yeah, yeah.
You so you
Yes,
talk
the water one, the
so you
most powerful
talking
water spirit of all.
you got a lot of different. You got
Talking
you.
about power scale wise,
I see, man.
even more
Listen,
powerful
bro.
than Poseidon,
Hmm.
because Poseidon still has to command the ocean. She literally creates the ocean.
Hmm. Hey, look, y'all. This right here, I know that we're gonna end up having
Anyway.
a part two, right? But no, I'm for real. I'm for real. But check it out though, y'all. Like I said, this is solid ground, right? And I got a special. We're gonna take a halftime break right now. You go on and hang out, bro. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring up my special performer. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, go ahead and drop down, and I'll bring you back up, gang. Appreciate
absolutely.
you. This is getting deep. This is getting deep, man. We is not, man. Listen, listen. Y'all ain't even up on it. Y'all ain't even up on it. You know what I'm saying? And right now, at this point, I'm about to introduce my very special guest at this point. What's up?
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, friend?
I'm
Man, it's such
tired.
a pleasure to have you here.
It's a Sunday. I made you a promise. I said I'll be here.
And I appreciate you for that. Go ahead and let the folks know who you is. You know what I mean? And then just do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
I am at this point. I am a singer, songwriter, and a musician out of North Carolina. Um, I stream whenever I have time to. I do have a full time job, but I do try to make time. I did have a show. I will be bringing it back next year in January called What About the Men? What About the Men is just a table talk for men, giving them certain topics and hearing a man's perspective and how it makes them feel, as far as in relationships. Even how do they stay mentally sane? How do they go through life being a man? How does this affect you if what I do as a woman? So, and the women are able to ask them questions too. And it's called What About the Men? And I'm looking for a different panel every episode.
Count me in.
Can't you in? Okay, it was canceled due to a car accident I had got in, so I had just took a break from tag for a little minute, but I'm back. And so I don't know what the theme is tonight, so I'm just going to give you.
Theme is always passion on this show.
Okay,
Always passion. Passion and purpose. So do your thing.
well, speaking of purpose, I'm a little hoarse, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you, just a little bit. You gave me my hand to reach out to me. not wipe away their tears. You gave me my voice to speak out your word, to sing all your praises to those who never heard. And with my eyes I see a need for availability. So many hearts been broken, so many people to free. Lord, I'm available to you. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say do. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way and enable me to say my storage is empty and I am available to you. Now I'm giving back to you all the tools you gave to me. My hands, my ears, my voice, my eyes. Use them as you please. I've emptied out my cup so that you can fill it up. Now I am free and just want to be more available to you. Lord, I'm available to you. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say do. Use me, Lord. Show someone the way and just enable me to say, oh, my storage is empty and I am available to you. All right.
Woo! You better sing it. At this point, man, I am so honored to have had you on this show. You know what I'm saying? We met at a very dope situation. I remember you just took over and you gave us the voice, you gave us the word, you gave us everything that day. Now, my sisters is in the comments. They remember you very well. And I appreciate you for real. Your voice is amazing. Keep doing it. Remember, count me in.
Was that
Count
it?
me in. You want to do one more? Let's go.
If I got the time, I'll do that. I don't wanna...
Let's go. I ain't gonna stop one more.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a crier, so these eyelashes don't be staying on the way they should be. I'm sorry. If that was ghetto, I'm sorry, but I like to cry. Sometimes it feels cold and you feel all alone. Hold on, better days It can be rough in this world. I know it ain't easy. Just hang on in there. I know better days are coming. You see good, you see bad, you've been happy and sad. But just remember that better days are coming. Friends will leave you all by yourself. But don't cry, better days are coming. Oh, better days, better days, better days are coming. It's only a season. What you're going through, yeah, yeah. Just stay focused and never lose sight. I know people, ooh, they don't see the hurt you feel inside. Keep on smiling. Everything will be alright. Better days. They're here now. You've got to believe that, yeah. Better days, they are coming. Oh, for your father and your mother, for your sister and your brother. You have got to believe that, yeah. Better days are coming. Better days are coming your way
Come on, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. At this point, I'm gonna keep it G. I don't think nobody's singing like that on this thing. I'm just keeping it all the way G. I ain't, and I'm sure everybody in the comments feel the same way. I'm sure they feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see, ain't no karaoke mic in her hand, right? Y'all see that? That's full-fledged vocal cords, y'all. Oh, stop playing. Hey, look, once again, go ahead and tell the peoples, you know what I'm saying, who you is. They
now.
heard who you is, but now,
Sorry I
you
took
know
my
what I'm saying?
lashes off, y'all. I know I look different now, but it's okay. Um, I'm at this point, like I said, singer, songwriter, musician. Um, hailing out of North Carolina. Like I said, catch me when I'm streaming. I really be in other people's streams more than mine. I'm slowly becoming a gifter. Um, but yeah, like I said, if you're interested in being What About the Men, the link in my bio is on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my TikTok as well. I am trying to be more active there. And I have a free availability the whole month to do any shows if you would like halftime performances, um, or like whatever, just a
We're
song or
gonna bring
something.
you back. We're gonna bring you back. I'm gonna chop it up with you. We're gonna bring you back.
Okay, you can hit me up. Thank you
You know
so
what I'm saying?
much.
Appreciate you for real, for real. Man, hey, look, y'all see the passion in Solid Ground, right? Solid Ground is all about passion. You know what I'm saying? My man, look, she said everything. I ain't got to say nothing else. Man, let's bring my partner back up here because this is my anime partner now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Straw Hat Ruby, check it out. Look, hey, look, Straw Hat Ruby. You know what I mean? Literally shared his passion, how he discovered his passion with us. And I know, like, I had to twist up what I had going on because we saw, we heard it from his mouth on him sharing his his actual script that he's putting together, anime that he's putting together. So we don't even got to talk about the impact because we know what the impact is. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We know what the impact is. Look at how, man, the man's super humble, everything. So look, check it out, right? Now that we've heard about your journey, right? And we know about the impact. It was self-explanatory. I could see it. I could see it in your eyes when you talk about it,
Yeah.
bro. How dope it is and how it's kept you grounded, right? So let's. I want to dive into. I want to talk about it in a more educational way, right? So,
Right.
um, let's start by breaking down some basics for those who may not know much about anime, right? For someone who is new to anime, what are some must-watch series that you would recommend and why?
Okay. Hmm. All right. Just so it's not so outdated. Um, and if we're talking about the crowd here, I would have to say Demon Slayer going off just visually wise. Story is good. You know, it's easy to follow. It's not something that has a whole bunch of you have to learn all this different stuff in order to understand the anime. It's pretty self-explanatory, but at the same time, like I said, very visually pleasing. The from down to the music and the sounds and the whole storyline and the even though that they're still, technically still killing demons, these were people were made demons,
Mm.
not out of their own will. They were forced to be demons.
Ah,
They
okay.
were turned. It's like sort of works like how vampires work.
Kind
You know,
of how real life
so
works too.
yeah, exactly.
You know
And
what I'm
then so even so, like he still gives the main character. What I like about it the most, he still gives respect. Even after he kills or slays a demon, he still gives respect to for when they were a human. That the fact that they did live, that they were alive. That, yeah, they may have caused all these atrocities as they were a demon, but they would still like I that doesn't matter to me. I must still respect that. You paid with the fact that that you're dying now. You know what I'm saying? Your head got cut off.
saying?
But the thing
Hey,
is, if they don't act like demons, they don't do what they because they've been turned. They have the main demon's blood inside of them. They don't do what they're supposed to do. They'll get killed anyway.
I get it. I get it. So
His
it's like,
whole family gets killed at the beginning, except for his sister, who also gets turned into a demon.
wow, wow, wow. So make sure y'all spiritually mature.
Mm.
Make sure y'all spiritually mature.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep that real picture. Don't
That's
trip.
the
We got.
first. That's the first episode.
Oh man, listen, man, you just sparked.
That's the first
Hey, that's my
episode.
wife. You just sparked my wife's interest. Now we gonna be over here
They
binging. You know what I'm saying?
even got Demon Slayer on
Okay.
Netflix. Okay, so I'm giving you
Okay. Well,
guys
we on
ones
there
that
then.
are
We on
that
there now. Okay. So, what are some common misconceptions about anime, and how would you clear them up for people who aren't familiar with it?
it's not all childish. It's not all just big titties and sexual, like I said, sexual innuendo and all that stuff.
Featured. We
Like it,
featured. We featured.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah, yeah.
all.
I
It's
understand the
not.
passion behind it. The passion behind
Yeah,
your.
like
So do your thing.
but it's not just all that. If you look at certain ones, I can show you one that I just did for my show that I do every Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern time. It's called New Anime Tuesday, where I go find and try to dive into new anime or anime that has been looked over because there's such bigger anime coming out at the time. Like there's this one called 91 Days.
Those
It's
hidden
about the
gems.
pro. It's about the prohibition. Like, and it's all, and they did an English dub on it. And since it's about the prohibition, it's all about Italians, and they have Italian accents and all that stuff.
Taking notes. I'm definitely taking notes over here. For real.
Yeah.
For real. For real. So what
Mhm.
what 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 other misconceptions? I'm sure there's plenty of them.
Um, another misconception is that, like I said, that you can't get a good story out of it. You can definitely get a good story, and then not everything is not always so dramatic. There's stuff that where you could literally just watch like an episode of Family Matters.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? They have animes like that out there.
right. That's different. You didn't pick my because it seems like so are there genres within that genre?
Yes.
Ah,
And sometimes they'll mix two different genres. You know what I'm
ah.
saying? Like something like it'll be something like that, but it'll be a whole bunch of like dragons or something like that, or something like, and they'll make it very comedic and all that stuff. So it's just like, but they still put a lot of adult, you know, situations in there, not like, you know, like stuff that we have to deal with as an adult.
Yeah,
Stuff like
absolutely.
bills, trying to buy a home,
I see that.
all this, all the
You make
stress
it
that
very
comes with
relatable,
it.
and it's very relatable. It's more
Yeah,
relatable than people think.
yeah, it's way more
Absolutely.
relatable. Like they don't go into when you watch certain shows unless you are watching a show about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can watch like a show like Power and stuff like that. Yeah, they talk about all the
Love
business
power.
stuff, but they don't talk about how they all the paperwork and then they had to go with into buying a house and all that stuff, and all the taxes and all that stuff. Like in
Yeah.
the anime, they'll dive into all of that.
So it's very educational. It's
Yeah,
not
it can
just
be
entertainment.
extremely educational.
Oh wow, that's different. That is
Man,
very, very different.
I could show you an anime right now where I mean even the name, but the name is really long. They've been doing this thing with anime where the name is really long, but it
How
says
long is that?
it's
Let's hear
called Campfire. It's Campfire Cooking with My Absurd Skill.
it. Campfire
No, no, no.
cooking.
I'm sorry. Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
campfire
But all
cooking.
yeah,
Campfire cooking.
in Another World with My Absurd Skill.
Okay. That is long. That's really long. Hey, that is very, very long. No cap,
But
for
the
real. Hey,
recipes that he actually cooks in there, he breaks it down step by step. If you cook them in real life, they taste amazing. I did it on live. It was-
what? Look at this, y'all. Hey, I knew that today was gonna be a special episode.
yeah.
Absolutely. I knew that today was going to be a special episode. If y'all just tuning in, this is Solid Ground. I'm your host, Respectfully Solid. This is my guest, Strawhat Ruby. If y'all ain't got him faved up, fave him up. You know what I'm saying? Today we're discussing the passion for anime. You know what I mean? He's already inspired me to check it out. You know what I'm saying? When I normally, if he would have been up here, I'll skip right past it. I'm not skipping past it anymore. And that's word. That's word. You know what I'm saying? We're here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So solid ground is where you can discuss your passion. You know what I
Right.
mean? With no judgment. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of wonderful viewers. You know what I'm saying? And production team and admins that just enjoy people coming up here to speak about their passion. This is what we show up for. So we really appreciate y'all for being here. Now, let me ask you another question, right? Can you explain can you explain some popular anime genres and what sets them apart from each other?
Okay. So we're gonna go with the one that they have been abusing lately, and that one is called Isekai. which means somebody either gets killed or somebody gets transported from one world into another world, usually our world here, into some fantasy world or some video game world or something like that. Those can be very interesting. I have a couple favorites of that from that genre. Um, so naming my first favorite from that genre, that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Bro, you know what? Hey, no,
Yeah.
me and my wife are watching a series called From. You heard of that?
Which one?
From. It's called From.
From? Is it an anime?
No, it's not an anime, but it's a series where it's on MGM. They're on some type of road trip, and
Hmm.
run into a tree, and once they run into that tree, it's a wrap. They in a whole nother world, but it has monsters. It has all types of it's a whole different type of series,
Wow.
for real, and it's dope. And it's not animated, but it be having us in here like I don't like that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
of
But
course, he just bled out. There's monsters here. Of course, he had some stuff
yeah.
going up in and out his blood. There's monsters. Like we be over here tripping off of it, right?
And then we have early isekai technically is considered a isekai. Is Inuyasha, which is really old school one because she uses the well to go into the other world and stuff like that. So then you have shonen, which is like stuff like Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, um, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, uh, One Punch Man. Nah, if you want a funny trope, the person literally he lives up to his name, One Punch Man. He beats
Yeah, I figured
everybody in
that.
one punch.
I figured
Beats everybody in
that.
one punch.
I knew a biker named One Punch. I ain't gonna lie. I knew a biker named One Punch. A one percenter. No cap. I knew one named One Punch. And he definitely lived up to his name.
There's but just like there's movies, there's action, there's drama, there's thriller. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's also slice of life, which I said is more of like, you know, kids going to high school or somebody living the regular, mundane life or, some type of comedy, almost like How I Met Your Mother type vibe.
Hmm. That's
You know
that's
what I
it.
mean? You
Now
know what I mean?
now we pulling closer to the end of the show. Let me ask you this, okay? Because now is really where I want to give you the opportunity to tell us how has anime influenced your life and helped shape who you are today.
It helped me not learn to put myself aside because a lot of these stories show, like in a lot of these main characters, that it doesn't matter how much you are, it doesn't mean that you have the right to judge anybody else how
Mm,
they are. You didn't live their life. You didn't understand and you didn't walk in those shoes regardless of, oh well, if I was there I would have done this. Or if I was there I'd have done that. Right?
right.
It's like you can say that. You know what I'm saying? You can say that. But
Absolutely.
you weren't there. You know what I'm saying? So just take it for what it is and love the person for who they are, or accept the person for who they are. Stop trying to change somebody.
Mm. Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying? To conform to you, and because you would rather like them that way because you like certain things about them. You can't. Oh, well, you got to change that about yourself. No, no, you don't.
Mm.
No, you don't.
Hey, listen, y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, another wonderful episode. And I'm already knowing like I'm gonna have to, we gonna stay in tune, bro, because I want to be a character, bro. I don't know if it's a beast or a giant would be nice, but I would definitely love to be a character in your series, bro. Like for real. And we can see it
Absolutely.
together, because I'm interested now. We're gonna be tapping into it, bro. So look, bro, one more time, and I appreciate you for being here. Um, I know that I was inspired by you, and I'm sure there's a lot more people in here that was inspired. So I want to thank you for that personally, okay? Because this was an amazing episode, and I love the way you shared your passion with us, bro. You know what I mean? So go ahead
Of
and
course.
plug yourself one last time. You know what I mean? Let the people know what time you stream. Whatever you feel like, just drop it on us right now, bro.
Yeah, you'll see me streaming every day. Pretty much, usually I'm on after 7 p.m. Eastern time. And like I said, every Tuesday I do New Anime Tuesday, where I put us all on to new anime and we critique it, see whether it's worth the watch or not. You know what I'm saying? I'd like different people there. You don't exactly have to even be in the anime. Hey, you may see something that you actually may like. I'm putting stuff on that I have never watched. I'm not sitting here, I may skim over it just so it's, live appropriate, of course.
Right,
But
right.
um, even so, I would love people to come by and give your critique, see whether you would actually watch it or not. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And I do have guest presenters where they actually pick the anime and we'll see whether it was something and we give our ratings to it. And I usually have my co-host. I don't know. I think I saw him come up through here, but his name's White Boy, and then we also have
Mr.
Dr.
Chris.
Kush. They come to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dr.
Mr. Kush.
Kush.
I met Mr. Kush alone, like almost 2 years ago. I absolutely know Mr.
Dr.
Kush.
Kush, he loved coming and talking and giving his little critique and his little,
Amen.
uh, you know,
Bro, hey, I
lot,
appreciate you,
lot.
bro. Let's tap in, you know what I'm saying? And let's create another journey, y'all. Hey,
Yo,
salute, bro.
absolutely.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, hey, y'all already know I'm your host of solid respectfully solid ground. You understand me? And another dope episode. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just saw it for yourselves. I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I mean? And let me tell y'all, solid ground. We here every single Sunday. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. I really appreciate all the man. My guest was amazing. Thank you. Thank you at this point because she came in here and she blew the house down with her amazing vocals. Y'all just heard about the passion my boy Strawhat Ruby got for anime, and I know he sparked some of y'all interest. So without a doubt, y'all, I appreciate y'all for being here. This is season 1, episode 9. You know what I mean? Hey, if you want to be a part of the show, let me know. Tap in with me on my admin, and we gonna make it happen. You feel me? Cause it's yay.